you. Ready? 2, 3, 4. You sang, I'll get me. So close to you. So close to you.
The coronavirus pandemic has decimated the entire entertainment business, and with it, it has taken my career. Today, I'm taking a wee trip down memory lane to happier times. This is a really important part of Coatbridge, my hometown. Behind me is the church where I discovered my love of music when Moira Cleland played the guitar at Sunday school, and I would play the tambourine. I'm sure I was playing it out of time, but she still let me do it. And just across from the church, it used to be called Sherry Parish, it's now New St Andrews. This is my primary school where I went to. And see where those cars are parked? There was a building and it was the outside toilet, and it didn't have a roof or a sink or toilet paper.
Memories.
I loved primary school. I just loved the building, and it was just great fun. I had lots of pals. But having said that, this corner just above my head, I used to stand there at playtime, interval, and lunchtime, and chat to the wee lollipop woman who stood here, Mrs. Henderson. I can still remember her, and she was just a lovely wee lady and with some great wee chats. Great wee chats.
Scattered pictures of the smiles we left behind.
So the school has now been turned into luxury flats, and I actually went and looked at them when they were being renovated. They're beautiful, but just too pricey for me. But my old high school teacher actually lives in there. But beautiful building, great memories, and then there's the church.
Christmas, have a smashing new year. We'll see you all again this year. You get a hand going for these guys. All the staff here at the town hall.
It was all going so well. I had worked for a charity for a number of years, just part-time, organising fundraising events and training their volunteers, and I loved the job, but the charity changed and I didn't like the changes, so I moved on. And I was still singing while I was working at the charity, but when I left the charity and I didn't have that income, I then had to really go for it. And it was going great. I left the charity at the end of 2017, and 18 and 19 were the busiest years I'd ever had. I'd even recorded a new album, 2 new albums, which both sold really well, and it was all going swimmingly, and I had a tour lined up for 2020. 2 tours, an acting one, a play a friend of mine wrote, Peter, and the Great Crooners Show, which I love, with the big band, and everything had to be cancelled when lockdown kicked in. The tours cost thousands of pounds to cancel, and so far I've lost over £20,000 in earnings, and I don't know when I'll work again. It's just a terrible state of affairs, it really is.
If I never sing a love song, it wouldn't bore me.
The one good thing that came out of lockdown was getting to spend more time with Mum. Mum's 87 and she's in advanced Alzheimer's, and I'm her carer, and for 4.5 months it's only been her and I in the house, and the Angels in navy blue, the carers of the North Lanarkshire home care team. But it's been lovely just being able to make a fuss of her and smother her. She used to say to us, I don't mother you, I smother you. And we're getting the chance, I got the chance to return that favour, you know. And she's a wee darling, but she's a poor wee soul. So it's been nice to have some extra time with her, you know. So I'm going to get some time off from caring, 5 days, 4 nights, and I'm going away in my happy place, my wee caravan, me and the wee dog. And I'm going to go to North Berwick and probably take a wee trip down to Eyemouth, where we used to have lovely family holidays. So I'm looking forward to a wee rest. I don't like going away and leaving her, but my brothers are going to step up and look after her along with the carers, and I'll get a wee rest because I need it. I really need it. And then come back and see what's going to happen work-wise, because I've not earned anything for 4.5 months. Not a penny. So I need to get a plan.
God on high, hear my prayer in my need. You have always been there. He is young, he's afraid. Let him rest, heaven blessed. Bring him home, bring him home, bring him home. He's like the son I might have known. If God had granted me a son, the summers fly one by one. How soon they die, on and on. And I am old and will be gone. Bring him peace, bring him joy. He is young, he is only a boy. You can take, you can give. Let him be
So at the beginning of the summer, before I take the caravan away for the first trip, I always bring it to Strathclyde Park, and I just hook it up and give it a clean head to toe and pack it up.
If we took a holiday, took some time to celebrate, just one day out of life, it would be so nice.
I was listening to Joe Longthorne in the car on the way over. Absolutely wonderful, what a voice, what a voice. And I was lucky enough to meet him twice actually. And in my show last year, I paid tribute to him.
And if you should fall, remember you almost had it all. Don't cry out loud, just keep it inside and learn how to hide your feelings. Fall. Remember you almost had it. Oh. Thank you. See you later.
This is my happy place. The minute I'm into my caravan and sit down, euphoria. July is a strange month. Whilst I really enjoy the sunshine and Wimbledon, although not in 2020 because it was cancelled, there's anniversaries. One of the anniversaries is the 12th of July, and it's not what you think. My 12th of July 2018, the police arrived at the door when a friend of mine, an old friend, lied to them, made up a story, fabricated a story and sent them to my mum's house, and my mum thought that they'd found my dad, who was dead. That was 5 or 6 years at that time. It was awful. However, justice prevailed and I managed to prove my innocence, and I had an apology from Police Scotland. It was just awful though to do that to somebody that had been to our house for dinner, a friend of the family, and she had her reasons for fabricating the story, which I can't go into for legal reasons, but I couldn't have done that to anybody. Couldn't have done that to anybody.
I will forever look back at 2018 as the year that I finally beat the bullies. And this is the song that got me through the year. I made it through the rain, I kept my point of view. I made it through the rain and found myself respected by the others who got rained on too and made it through. And made it through. I made it through.
I've just finished cleaning it and I'm absolutely shattered. But yeah, looking forward to North Berwick next week.
summer holiday. No more working for a week or two. Fun and laughter on our summer holiday. No more worries for me or you for a week or two. We're going where the sun shines brightly. We're going where the sea is blue. We've seen it in the movies. Now let's see if it's true. Everybody has a summer holiday, doing things they always wanted to. So we're going on a summer holiday to make our dreams come true. For me and you.
Well, that's me and the wee Susie one. Susie. She's shy. Oh, there she is. That's caravan all set up, North Berwick, and the sun has come out. For the first time today, it has bucketed down. I've had to change my clothes twice.
Going where the sun shines brightly. We're going where the sea is blue. We've seen it in the movies. Now let's see if it's true. Everybody has a summer holiday, doing things they always wanted to.
I bought my caravan in 2014. It's just been wonderful. It's been great. In fact, the year after I got the caravan, I smashed my leg up in a horse riding accident. Oh, it was just a nightmare. I'd gone to try out a horse to buy for my 50th birthday actually, and it was in Derby, and I flew down to Derby to try this horse, and it was advertised as a gentle giant, and I was on it for 2 minutes and it just tipped its shoulder, and because I was carrying extra weight, I just went out the side door, and it wasn't really a traumatic fall, but the horse kicked me as it ran off and just snapped my leg in two. You can actually hear it in the video. And me go, no, no, no. And the whole idea about getting a horse was to try and lose some weight, you know, with mucking out and grooming and riding out. And I've had to do it the hard way. I've had to go to a diet. But I had my way in the other day there, and I was 18 stone 10 to start with, and I've lost 3 stone and 4 pounds. So I'm on the last stretch of the diet, the finishing lines and touching distance, and I didn't need no horse. Poor wee Susie, she's flat out after her walk, fast asleep. I won't be far behind you, pal. She's 14 and a half, you see. So she's ticking on, like Marcel. So 2016 I spent learning to walk again. I had 4 operations to correct my leg, but unfortunately there's nerve damage, so I have really poor balance, and I frequently fall over. But I'm okay if I've got my stick. But I'll take that. I'll take that. There's people that are worse off, so I'll take that. That's okay. But, you know, it's just another thing that you have to overcome, you know. And feel as if I'm getting a lid on it now, and along comes the coronavirus, lockdown and shut down of the entertainment business. Anyway, we'll get there. We'll definitely get there. That's the rain on again. Right, eye mouth tomorrow. Night night.
That's the time. You must keep on trying. Smile. What's the use in crying? You'll find that life is still
worthwhile if you just smile.
This is Eyemouth. This is where we spent very, very happy holidays in the 70s at the caravan site, which is just right behind me.
Will take us out to sea forevermore, forevermore.
We had smashing holidays in Eyemouth, really wonderful holidays. 2 weeks just full of fun, and I would go horse riding and at the local stables, and it was just idyllic. After 2 weeks, on the very last day, we were all chucked out the caravan because Mum was going to clean it from top to bottom, and my brothers would go fishing, and my dad would go walks along the cliff with his binoculars, and but I was always right next to my mum. I was never far from my mum, tied to her apron strings apparently. And my mum was cleaning the caravan with the radio on, and this song came on, and while I was sitting in the bin, I was just really feeling sad. It was 1977, and we were going home after 2 fabulous weeks, and I was crying because the song on the radio made me cry. And of course my mum came out and asked, what's wrong? And I said, oh, the songs make me sad, and I don't want to go home, I love it here. And she said, oh, we'll be back next year. And next year's like a million miles away when you're that age, you know. But we did go back the following year, and we had great holidays there, happy days. And the song that was playing on the radio was a song called We're All Alone by Rita Coolidge, and I got the chance to record that a couple of years ago.
No need to bother now. Let it out. Let it all begin. All's forgotten now. We're all alone. We're all alone. Close the window, calm the light, and it will be alright. No need to bother now. Let it out. Let it all begin. Owe it to the wind, my
Back from North Berwick and at my desk, catching up with things. Had a lovely time. Susie enjoyed herself too. It was great, and Mum looked really well when I got home, so the brothers and the carers did a grand job. I'm quite happy looking after Mum, but I need to earn some money, you know. I've got my car to pay for, and I don't regret the years that I did things for nothing for people. But when everybody else was chasing the buck, I was doing good turns, you know. For instance, the charity that I told you I was working for, I worked for them for 6 years, but before that, I worked free of charge for them for 12 years. And that was when everybody else was working hard and getting promotion. So kind of regret that a wee bit, you know, because I'm 53 with a disability, and I'm in the entertainment business, so everything's against me as regards becoming a big earner. But if I can get back out and do the odd wee gig, I'd be quite happy.
Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me.
What I miss most is the band. We have some laughs. I work with the best musicians there is, and they don't know what's coming out of my mouth next, to be honest with you. Either do I.
They know that Santa Claus is gay. It's on his way. He's bringing lots of toys and goodies on his sled. I wish we might do.
And I especially miss working with Colin the gang, my dance band. The Gay Ball has now been cancelled, and that was our first gig of the year. January, the last Monday in January. 600 people, 60 tables of 10, and the dance floor full from start to finish. What a night. Best night of the year.
Oh, what a beautiful room full of beautiful people. Wow, we're going to have a ball.
I would shake the stars out of the sky for you. Stop the rain from falling if you ask me to.
Right, okay. I'll give you a wee phone once I'm up and running again. Yeah, okay. Right, thanks for phoning. Take care. All the best. Bye bye. All my singing lessons are cancelled as well. My private students, so they've not been in either for 4.5 months. In fact, it's now 5 months. So, yeah, I've never been terribly money driven, you know, but I need to earn. Although I love looking after mum, and she's my world. She was our rock, and as the Alzheimer's has taken a grip, we've had to become her rock, you know, and she's so vulnerable, and I just want her to have a really comfortable time, whatever time she's got left, you know.
Did you ever know that you're my hero? And everything I would like to be. I can fly higher than eagle, 'cause you are the wind beneath my wings.
This is Milano Steakhouse in Cumbernauld, where I spent 7 happy years performing for the diners. The people of Cumbernauld were just absolutely lovely. Got to know a lot of nice people and stayed friends with them. And I worked here from 2013 until February 2020, and they closed in March when lockdown was announced, and they haven't opened up, and it's 5 months, so I don't know if they're going to open again, but miss the place. It's wonderful, and I could really do with Milano now. I was here every Friday, Saturday for almost 7 years, and it's great. Could really do with another one of these. It's really sad to see the place all shut down and the car park empty. It was such a buzzing place. The food was unbelievable. Entertainment wasn't too shabby too, I have to say, but we had great nights. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore.
When the world seems to shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore. Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling, and you'll sing Vita Bella. Hearts will play tippy-tippy-tay, tippy-tippy-tay, like a gay tarantella. When the stars make you drool just like pasta bazool, that's amore. When you dance down the street with a cloud at your feet, you're in love. When you walk in a dream, but you know you're not dreaming, signore. Scusa me, but you see, back in old Napoli, that's amore. Hey, 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 hey,
Brilliant. Repeat after me. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Sing this. See, yeah, 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 yeah. You guys are good. See, yeah, yeah, yeah. Try this one. See, yeah. Too good. Ladies and gents, all the very best from everybody here in Milano.
At first I was afraid, I was petrified, kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong, and I grew strong, and I learned how to get along. And so you're back from outer space. I just walked in to find you here with that sad look upon your face. I should have changed that stupid lock, I should have made you leave your key. If I'd have known for just 1 second you'd be back to bother me. Go on now, go, walk out the door, just turn around now, 'cause you're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one that tried to hurt me with goodbye? You think I'd rumble? You think I'd lay down and die? Oh no, not I will survive.
wonderful day like today, I defy any cloud to appear in the sky. Whoa, 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 whoa. When my baby smiles at me, I go to Rio. We simply choose to forget. So it's the laughter. You got the best of me. You're gonna take the best of me, oh baby.
No, ain't got no wife, but oh, I love my life, and oh,
does as he pleases. All of his life is master's toys, but deep in his heart, he
a boy. I've got a crush on you, sweetie pie, all the day and night time. Hear me sigh. Once you get started, you can't sit down. I'm not the money, somewhere we go round. Sweet Caroline, you times never feel so good.
Fly me to the moon when you get caught between the moon and New York City. But I'm a queen, I'm a widow. Never ever be alone, 'cause you got lucky lips. No need to ask, he's a smooth operator. Every time that you walk in the room, I'd run away from you. But if you never found me, I would die. I look to you. If I never sing another song, yes, everything's as if we never said goodbye. The whole world smiles with you.
So it's weigh-in day, and the last time I was there I was 15 stone 4, and I'm trying to go for a 15 stone. I don't know if I've quite made it, but we'll find out. I've been cycling every single morning in life, and I can't go a two-wheeler bike because the way my leg is, but I've got a tricycle, a gent's tricycle. I know I look like Mr. Bean on it, but I don't care. But I cycle 4 miles every day. I don't have to put my foot down at all, so there's no weight bearing. And I just stop if I need a rest. I cycle along the Monkland Canal, which is just across from my house. And I'm actually a member of the Facebook page Friends of the Monklands Canal. And we all sort of tidy up as we use the canal and the surrounding paths. I find the canal a real tranquil place. I'm up in the morning, I'm washing machine and tumble dryer and put my mum's towels over the radiator and making her breakfast and everything. And once that's all done, it's my wee hour to myself out on the bike, and it's lovely. And you meet lovely people as well, but sometimes you don't meet a soul, and that's good too. And yeah, it's my wee appreciation of nature, if you like. Love it. This is my special place. This is halfway through my cycle journey of the morning, and it's just where the canal looks like it stops at the railway line, but it does actually continue, I believe. That's the railway line there. And I just come along here and sit on my bike and just contemplate the day. And it's just my wee 5 minutes to myself. It's great. And I love my bike, and I mean, I can go so much further than I can walking. I can't walk length of myself before I'll lose balance or start to feel pain. But on my bike, I can go for miles. I don't even put my foot down. It's terrific. Love it. So lucky to have this right on our doorstep. There's a huge history involved with the canal. The barges pulling all the farm produce along to the nearest train station, and the big horses that would have pulled the boats go along the path, that I now cycle along. Would love to have seen all that. Cycling along the canal path just keeps me sane because, well, that's more restrictions put in place and the cases of COVID are rising again. So that's 7 months now. It's just wicked. It's wicked, and absolutely no sign of theatres and entertainment getting back to work. So yeah, I have to get a wee bit of exercise every day, and yeah, really helps.
I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like someone. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like someone. South of the equator, navigator, gotta hit the road, gotta hit the road.
Right, I am away from my way in. I'll see you when I get back. Right, back from my way in, and I didn't make 15 stone, but I did make 15 stone 1.5 pounds. So that is 3 stone and 8.5 pounds I've lost. So getting there. I'll be definitely under 15 stone for my next way in.
I was lost, now I'm free, 'cause I believe in you and me.
Just have to get out on that bike and pedal a bit harder. Promised myself to buy a new tuxedo when I lose the weight. I'm going to go into Slater's and get a new tux for gigging, and it'll be a novelty to button it. Anyway, that's good news. That was 2.5 pounds lost this month, so keep going. I'm enjoying my diet. I'm enjoying it. Missing gigging big time. In fact, I've just taken delivery. Hold on. I've just taken delivery of my Christmas CD. Let me get it. I've taken delivery today of this baby, 35th anniversary CD, and this baby, that's my great nephew on it, Jack, my first Christmas album, and there's orders in already. Who buys Christmas CDs in September? I don't know who you are, but I love you. Anyway, it's available now, but it's not even advertised yet. I know, cue the advert.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, and since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday, and have yourself a merry little Christmas.
In the lane, snow is glistening, a beautiful sight. What happened tonight? Singing.
So during lockdown, I've been quite creative, writing and recording things and putting daft videos on Facebook. And I was going through some paperwork and I found the words to a song that I'd written when I was living in New Jersey, just outside New York, in 1997, and I was living with a Coatbridge girl and her husband who was Texan, and he used to sing a song called The Stars at Night are Big and Bright, Deep in the Heart of Texas. So I thought I would marry the two together, and I wrote a song about Coatbridge to the song he was singing. And I found it and I thought I'll just put it on Facebook with a laugh. I didn't realise that 40,000 people were going to hit it and look at it, and requests for video messages all around the world, and and people emailing me and saying, oh, I'm from Coatbridge and I live in Italy and I'm homesick and I loved your song. It was just overwhelming. We're usually gassed cause we drink the buck fast. As folk that live in Coatbridge, we do the hokey cokey when we're at the karaoke. The folk that live in Coatbridge. It was so popular that people would email me and ask me to record a version of it for, you know, like Spotify and iTunes and everything. So happy to oblige. But who'd have thought 40,000 people, Dubai, Ireland, Australia, all around Europe, it was America, it was just unbelievable, the people that were hitting it and liking it. It was my first viral. Sounds painful.
Now the folks, they every are all quite scaredy. The folk who live in Coatbridge, they know they're out of luck when we shout, come to fuck.
Mixed emotions today. It's the 11th of November and this is New Monkland Cemetery. I never met my uncle obviously, or my gran and grandpa, but this is my first time coming to the grave, and I'm going to make a point now of coming every Memorial Day and leaving some flowers.
John Scougall was my dad's oldest brother and his hero. My dad was just 12 years old when he died, and the family was never the same again. I think it just broke them. I think my dad would be happy that I brought flowers today. I'm going to come back and clean the lettering on the gravestone. The war grave people only clean the lettering of the fallen, so I'll get that sorted out for my dad.
That's England into lockdown again, November. So, and all the Christmas gigs are cancelled. So, but the good news is that my weigh-in is on Friday, the after tomorrow, and I think I'm going to hit my 4 stone. So I'm delighted about that. Delighted about that. People keep asking, how have you done it? How have you done it? How have you done it? And I keep telling them, eat as little as you can without dying, and exercise as much as you can without dying. That's it.
Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see every couple tries to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling.
A year ago in September, I went to the doctor and I was crying. I broke down and I said to him, I was 18 stone 10, and I said to him, doctor, I need to get an operation or something because this is no good carrying this weight. I'm really struggling. I'm heart attack waiting to happen. My blood pressure was through the roof. And he said to me, he said, Colin, surgery's the last thing. He said, now listen to me, I'm going to support you through this. So I come to the nurse once a month, or once every 4 weeks. And today is the 11th of December, so the last weigh in before Christmas. And I'm just about to go in and see what I am today. So here we go.
You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Rockin'
Right, that's the weigh-in done. 14 stone 7 pounds. Unbelievable. I am just delighted. Absolutely delighted. So what I do now is I go to the chip shop and I get a sushi supper and a big bar of chocolate, and that's my treat. And then come dinner time, I'm back on my diet. OMG. Oh. So woke up this morning to the news that Barbara Windsor had died, and I think because it was dementia that she had, and Mum has dementia, and she's quite far on now as well, so I think that kind of brought it home to me that, you know, where we're at. So, and it's Christmas as well, so all the music's on and it's making me a bit emotional. But yeah, a lot of things to be thankful for. And of course this week as well, I had to work out a rota for the family to come and visit at Christmas, and some people have to just come and visit and see my mum through the window. So it's just, because I have to do the rota, I feel like Hitler. So it's strange. Coatbridge is not getting any Christmas lights up or a tree or anything. A lot of people have got their trees up in their house, but not on the main street or anything. There's no lights going up this year. So it's a bit abysmal. And of course, no Christmas gigs either. So just have to sing round the Christmas tree. La ha ha!
Your love keeps lifting me, keeps on lifting me higher and higher, higher.
The Prime Minister cancels Christmas for millions of people in London and the South East.
We're sacrificing the chance to see our loved ones this Christmas, so we have a better chance of protecting their lives, so that we can see them at future Christmas.
The bottom line we face right now is this: if we don't act firmly and decisively now to stop it transmitting, it will take hold here. And if that happens, the very serious and the rapidly worsening situation that we see unfolding now in Wales, in London and in the southeast of England will develop here too. And that would mean many more people getting COVID in the weeks ahead, and it would mean that by January our NHS could potentially be overwhelmed, which of course we have managed to avoid at every stage so far of the pandemic. And if all of that happened, it would mean many more people dying from this virus.
It's the 19th of December, and there's, I don't know where to start, to be honest with you. Basically, the Christmas visits will have to be all window visits now. I'll need to phone my niece and nephew and let them know I'm just heartbroken. Scotland's shut the borders. Nobody's allowed to travel in and out of Scotland because there's a variant of the coronavirus now, and it seems to be a bit more dangerous than the first strain, and we're all in tier 4, and well, shit just got real basically. So it's going to be a very, very, very difficult Christmas.
I'll be home for Christmas. You can count on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents by the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams. I'll be home for Christmas. You can count on me. Please have snow.
It's absolutely heartbreaking. Family having to wave through a window. Oh, this coronavirus, you got a lot to answer for.
Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams.
Tell you something, I deserve to lose weight. I'm out in this bike, rain, hail or snow, and it's snowing today, but it's beautiful. It's funny how at the end of a year you kind of take stock of your life, and you know yourself a bit better. For instance, this year I realised that no matter what folk throw at you or what life throws at you, yeah, it's not how you fall down, it's how you get back up. I'm going up a hill now, by the way. Like that time that that friend of mine, that woman, sent the police to the house. I mean, that really wounded me. And I think I was kind of wounded because I'd shown her such loyalty, but she didn't show me the same loyalty, and that hurt. But I should have seen it coming because she was off evil stock. This is my winter route because the canal's too mucky, so I cycle around to the Trumpillier Loch and go around the loch and back home, rain, hail or snow. And people always asking me, have you not got a partner, have you not got a partner? But the truth is, I'm really happy on my own. And I mean, I love people, but I enjoy my own company very much, you know. And I love having the remote control to the telly to myself. My brother asked me a few weeks ago, what's the secret to a happy life? And I said it's two things. It's one, stay away from sinkholes, potholes and arseholes, and always have something to look forward to. And I'm looking forward to 2021, whatever it's going to bring. Morning. Oh, this place is just, it's beautiful at the best of times, but with the snow and the ice, wait, I'll turn the camera and let you see. Hold on. And I'm worried about 2021 because I've not worked at all this year, earned very little, just some online sales, and had to rely on support and grants. So I love to work, but this year I've got this documentary coming out, and it's coming out along with a accompanying CD with some of the songs that feature in the documentary. And later in the year I've got a vinyl album coming out, compilation, but my first time on vinyl, so no longer a vinyl virgin. Up until 2020, performing had given me a good life, and I've had the opportunity to do interesting things and meet interesting people.
When your only friend just can't be found, and you've got no one to hang around, call on me, baby, I'll be your audience.
But it's my friends that I'm most grateful for.
Keep smiling, keep shining, knowing you can always count on me. For sure, that's what friends are for. For good times and bad times, I'll be on your side forevermore. that's what friends are for.
I've managed to get through 2020 by learning to enjoy nature again and discovering how good exercise is for your mental health. And I've got so many people and organisations to thank who have supported me this year while I've not been performing and earning, and they'll all be listed at the end in the credits. I hope I don't miss anybody. 2020 has been a very, very strange year. For the first time, I attended a drive-in cabaret show, and then I had to get my enterprise head on and find an alternative income to live shows. I designed my own range of greeting cards, and at midnight on Hogmanay, I released my 20th album. I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody that has supported me this year. 2020 has been a difficult year, but you made it a wee bit easier, so thank you, especially people that bought things from the website. Now let's boogie our way into 2021.
I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like someone lifting me higher and higher. My first, my last, my everything. Rolling on the river. Uptown funk you up, I said uptown funk you up.
So I'm not the only Scougall in the entertainment business. I have a cousin who's an actor. His name is John, and he's been in loads of things, most recently The Victim and Unforgotten. And his brother Lyle is a music manager, and he manages the pop star Joseph. And they're both really, really talented and nice guys, so they deserve to do well.
You be too. I wanna be like you. Wanna walk like you, talk like you too. And you can see that's true. I ain't like me. Then that's me. Woman too.
When I wake up in the afternoon, which pleases me to do, don't nobody bring me no bad news. Cause I wake up feeling positive and I've wired up my fuse. So don't nobody bring me no bad news. Now if we're gonna be buddies, you better bone up on the rules. Don't nobody bring me no bad news. We can be the best of friends as opposed to paying dues. But don't nobody bring me no bad news. No bad news, no bad news. Don't you ever bring me no bad news. Cause I'll make you an offer, child, that you cannot refuse. So don't nobody bring me no bad news.
It's January, it's freezing, there's nothing but bad news. I can't believe it's 10 months since I last stood in front of an audience and did my thing. That's the longest period ever that I've not worked. It's crazy. I don't know when we're going to work either. So.
You are the sunshine of my life. That's why I'll always be around.
I suppose in the grand scheme of things, me not working is quite small because there's people losing their lives. The only thing is I'm not earning, so that's a worry. I love the unpredictability of the entertainment business. I love the challenge of turning up to a new gig and an audience doesn't know you and you have to win them over. I really relish that, you know. Like when I was asked to do the voiceover for a radio advert and I turned up at the studio and was given 5 pages of words to do in 15 seconds, but not to speak, to sing in an American accent. No bother to Scougall.
From the USA, we got candies for you, jelly bean chocolate, groceries too. Our ice cream is a special treat. Wowsy on St. Andrew Street. Find us on Facebook, Wowsy Aberdeen. Wowsy, totally awesome.
My first agent told me I had a face for radio, so maybe he was right.
Got time for just a few more calls, but I want to speak to COLIN'S Scougall.
Hi Kay, how are you?
I'm well, thank you very much.
And we start the second half of the show with a bit of COLIN'S Scougall. I'm just going to chat now with the very man himself.
Nipped into the studio to plug a CD, which is... I'm happy for you to plug this CD because the money's going to charity. COLIN'S Scougall.
Just out from my January weigh-in, and I was thinking it was going to be bad news. However, I've stayed the same. And I don't think that's because I didn't diet. I think it's because I couldn't get out my bike because of the ice for the last week. So I'll get stuck back into it. Got my new Christmas hat on. Sun's shining. Still a lot of bad news, right enough.
But don't nobody bring me no bad news. No bad news, no bad news. Don't you ever bring me no bad news. 'Cause I'll make you another child that you cannot fuse. So don't you ever bring me, never, never bring me. Don't you ever bring me, don't you ever bring me. Please, please don't bring me, never, never bring me. No, 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 don't bring me. Just shoot for the stars if it feels right, and aim for my heart if you feel like it, and take me away and make it okay. I swear I'll behave. You wanted control, so we waited. I put on a show. Now I make it. You say I'm a kid. My ego is big. I don't give a shit. And it goes like this. Take me by the tongue, I'll know you. Kiss me till you're drunk and I'll show you all the moves like Jagger. I got the moves like Jagger. I got the moves like Jagger. I don't need to try to control you. Look into my eyes and I'll own you with the moves like Jagger. I got the moves like Jagger. I got the moves. Maybe it's hard when you feel like you're broken and scarred. Nothing feels right, but when you're with me, I'll make you believe that I've got the key. So get in the car, we can ride.
Oh, that's more bad news today. The actor Andy Gray has died of COVID. It's very, very sad. I remember I did an episode of The Baldy Man with Andy Gray, Gregor Fisher, Ford Kiernan, Helen Lederer at Bishopton House in 1994. It's quite a funny story because I was booked to play a policeman, and the day before the filming I phoned my agent and said, I've not got the script yet. And my agent says, Colin, have you seen The Baldy Man? I says, no. He says, it's a bit like Mr. Bean, you just talk gibberish. I said, oh, I can do that.
Таинственное убийство на выходные.
Poor Andy, only 61. We are so lucky to have our NHS, and this print behind me is a print of a painting done by Robert Miller, and it just kind of pays tribute to the work that they're all doing. So thank you, NHS. It's a beautiful, sunny, frosty morning, so I reckon the canal paths will be quite dry and free from muck, which they are. And I have come along the canal to my wee spot. It's a beautiful morning, beautiful. So I went on the scales this morning and I'm 14 stone and I don't have a weigh in for another 2 weeks. And if I can get 4 pounds off in the next 2 weeks, that would be at my 5 stone mark. Now that would be something. And I'm getting a bit emotional talking about this because when you carry so much weight, which I was, and part of that was because I'd broken my leg and I was trying to eat to repair bone, but I was heavy before I broke the leg. But I was eating because I wasn't happy, so it was a form of self-harming. I was trying to eat myself happy, and I've got on top of that now, along with the exercise of the bike. But for many years when I was so heavy, I would look in the mirror and it was self-loathing. I really didn't like myself at all. And it's really hard to talk about because I just didn't see a way out, and for some reason I've managed to turn it around and I've got a stone to go, stone a bit, till I meet my target weight. I did an interview shortly before I started my diet and I can barely stand to watch it. I guess what I'm trying to say is, if I can do it, you can do it. You know, find an exercise that suits you, start off gently, start encouraging yourself to have more self-discipline and go for it, because that was hell. I could not look in a mirror. I mean, I'm not Brad Pitt, but I can manage to look in the mirror now without throwing up, but it was tough.
For whatever you do, I never want to be in love with anyone but you. You make me laugh, you make me cry, you make me live, you make me die for you.
So I'm having a bit of a tidy out today and just go through some old costumes. I had these made, all these big tops, glittery tops.
I love you, hate you, but I want you till the world stops turning.
All in different colours, but I'm now getting a bit slimmer. I can get back into my jackets. Got some lovely things to wear. This is lovely with, you know, the diamond red. The red sequins and a red dicky, red pockets. Yeah, Christmas, I guess it's like a maroon or sort of sequins at the top, and a pink grandad shirt. That's a lovely one. It's purple, sequins round the collar, and a dinner jacket. Favourites. This was just off the internet. It's got lovely, lovely detail. This one is green velvet with a lovely wee kind of brooch on either side, and I wear this with there's a green dicky bow with the lovely green tartan trousers. Oh, next to the buttons. I think I've worn this one today, black with kind of silver shiny bits around the collar. Again, this one is gold. Got lovely gold shoes that goes with that, kind of gold scarf. It's the 4th of March, and since I last spoke to you, February was just a nightmare. So somebody ran into the back of my car and it was parked outside the house. That's got it fixed. And I got a replacement car and I didn't drive it because the snow came in and we couldn't get out the door because of the snow. And then of course put a couple of pound on. I also had a couple of friends that died, so one was cancer, one was COVID, so that really took the feet from me. So this is the first I've really struggled with the whole of the pandemic. Christmas was a wee blip, but it's just been a long winter. So back out on the bike today and getting myself going. And I broke a couple of teeth as well. So it's my birthday in a couple of days and I was given money for my 50th to get new teeth. And I think I'm going to go for it. I think I'm going to get them done because I've broken a couple and they're kind of discoloured, so I'll be like Simon Cowell, as long as I'm not a little Rylan. When it was my 50th birthday, I had a 3-day event. On the Thursday night, I performed a sold-out concert in Cumbernauld Theatre. On the Friday, we had a family night in my mum's house, and we had a magician there. And the interesting thing about that was, when it was my 10th birthday in my mum's house, my mum booked a magician, so it was a bit of history repeating. And on the Saturday night, I had a dinner for 50 friends. And I had some really lovely video messages sent to me on my 50th too.
Hi Colin, happy birthday, happy 50th birthday. I hope you're having a fabulous night. I thought I would just give you a wee message to send you my love and just to sing you a wee happy birthday message. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Colin. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Have a great night.
Hi Colin, happy 50th birthday from me and Mark and Frank over here. I hope you're having a great night. You do brilliant work. You're a lovely guy. I'm sorry I can't be with you, but I hope you have a fantastic night. Bye. Bye.
Happy birthday, Colin. Yeah.
Hi Colin, happy birthday from Mags and I. Hope you have a great night and we'll see you soon at Milano's. All the best, pal.
Okay guys, do you have a message to deliver or what?
Yes. Happy birthday, Colin! We're having our own wee party. I hope you have a great time. Do you want a sandwich?
Hi Colin, it's Michelle McManus here. I'm just wanting to send you a wee video to wish you a very happy birthday. 21 was it? Or is it the big 50? Say no more. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful night and I can't wait to see you soon. Lots of love. Bye.
Happy 50th birthday, Colin from Milano.
Have a gorgeous, gorgeous night. I'm sorry I can't be there. I'm probably out moaning the face off people that are asking for Piano Man. But have a great time and happy 50th birthday. She's not 50.
0808 592 95 00. Sorry, we've just got something coming in. It's Colin's 50th birthday. Happy birthday, Colin.
Happy birthday, Colin. Have a wonderful birthday.
Happy birthday, Colin. I love you.
Hi, Colin. I love you too. Maybe not as much as Nadia.
No, no one loves Colin as much as Nadia does.
Yeah.
Colin.
But on my 54th birthday, my agent trumped all those messages with a birthday message from Donny Osmond.
Happy birthday, Colin. This one's for you.
Colin, it's your birthday. Time to celebrate and sing about who you. Come on, Colin, it's your birthday. Time to sing and shout. Come on, it's what you gotta do. Break it down. Add another candle, another year. It's true. About 54 years. Sure looks good on you. Oh, Colin, it's your birthday. So dance and sing and shout your name. Oh,
feel much more relaxed about life now that I don't have the dodgy perm that I had in taking over the asylum. But all kidding aside, since the coronavirus pandemic, I feel fitter and more energetic, and I have a greater appreciation of all the good things and little things that enhance my life. I'm interested in everything that's going on around me, and I see things in perspective now. I see them in proportion and how they really are. My mind is calmer and clearer, and I'm much more tranquil than I've been in a long time. I'm stronger and I'm more optimistic, and I'm kinder to myself, and thankfully I no longer suffer from that self-loathing that comes with being morbidly obese. I no longer sit in the company of people who disrespect me. I'm more content with the present, and I'm secure in the knowledge that I have friends and a family who love me and care for me and want the best for me, like I do for them. I have a clear conscience and can sleep at night knowing that I have always tried to do my best by people, and I've worked hard. I'm hopeful about the future, and even if I never step on stage again, I have transferable skills and I have a plan B. Every second of every minute of every hour of every day, I'm grateful for my life and my health, because many people didn't make it from pandemic to performance. Well, that's a year today since my last gig in the last wage packet and the start of lockdown. So this documentary was supposed to finish with me walking on stage, back on stage for the first time since lockdown. However, as furlough has been continued to September, it looks like it might be near the end of the year before I get back on stage. So maybe we should have called the documentary From Pandemic to Performance Ready. Anyway, next time I see you, hopefully I have my new teeth, my new body, I carry on with the diet, and new songs that I've learned. And I look forward to going back out there and making people smile, laugh, and dance again. Thank you for watching, and take care of yourself.
Alone with you inside my mind. In my dreams I kissed your lips 1,000 times. I sometimes see you pass outside my door. Hello, is it me you're looking for? I can't see it in your eyes, I can see it in your smile. You all I've ever wanted, and my arms are open wide. 'Cause you know just what to say, and you know just what to do, and I want to tell you so much. I love you. Sunlight in your hair, and tell you time and time again how much I care. Sometimes I feel my heart will overflow. Hello, I just got to let you know, 'cause I wonder where you are, and I wonder what you do. Are you somewhere feeling lonely, or is someone loving you? Tell me how to win your heart, for I haven't got a clue. But let me stop by saying I love you. Somewhere feeling lonely, or is someone loving you? Tell me how to win your heart, for or I haven't got a clue. But let me start by saying I love you.